Hey guys, it's MD865 again, and gotta say I'm surprised the amount of views I got earlier today, and I'm interested. Unless a lot of people search depression or something on YouTube, I don't know how the hell I got that many views, but I appreciate that already. In the span of less than 16 hours, I think it was like 11 or 12 hours ago now, I got friggin' 10 views already. That's great. That'd be great if that kept coming. That'd be awesome. I mean, I guess people maybe people like toxic. Then again, like I said, I think more people struggle with it than they care to admit. So that's awesome to see. It's kind of cool. Not awesome as people are depressed. That sucks. Again, I should know. But it's like that's cool to see that. Like to see people actually have an interest or whatever reason. That's really cool. Like I kind of that made me a little happier in and of itself, just a little bit, but it did, and that's great. I mean, seriously, to see people like. Maybe there's a tiny bit of hope for this world yet. Tiny. Minute. Minute. But that's not the main point here. The point is, this video is more of, well, a few videos from now. See, I'm too lazy to do this time of night. I probably shouldn't even make this video now, because this is going to get my brain running, but I really don't care. I'm not going to sleep that well tonight anyway. I can already predict why, and I can already predict what's going to happen. The point is that my, this deck, the E-Swarms. I made a video on it. Hated it to absolute death. Got rid of it. Couldn't stand it. So that's not there anymore. Yeah. But yeah. Actually, it's probably why I haven't taken my shower yet. That way I can relax after I make this video. Anyway, the point is, did I say that? Yeah, God, I'm saying that way too much. Okay, but yeah. So this video is actually about, not this game directly. It's about a Pokemon within the game. And I want to do a sort of little mini type of, well, okay, fine. For those who are so friggin' technical in the split hairs, both these games, there you go. Because it's not an exclusive. This video is actually about, and I'm sure there are people who have made videos about this thing already. And for those who know it, I mean, and I'm going to take these off. Now, for those who know this Pokemon and who've ever played against it competitively, the thing is disgusting. Like, it is so good. It is stupid. It is ridiculous. It should be like, some people said, oh, go to Ubers. No, it won't. It's too slow. Spiking priority, it's way too damn slow. It's viable in Ubers, mind you. It's very viable in Ubers. The Pokemon is actually Aegislash. Now, people will say Aegislash. They are wrong. You can pronounce it however the hell you want. I don't care. But I'm just telling you you're wrong. It's Aegislash. Now, again, I'm not quite sure what the origin of the name means. I really don't care that much. All I know is it's a cool typing, one I've wanted for a while. It's a sick design. I like the design a lot. Like, the design is like, oh my god, thank you. It's amazing. The typing. Of course, they couldn't have had a poison steel with levitate. Heaven and hell forbid that happen. Or should I say, Isgar and the other thing forbid, because that's these games are about the Norse mythology stuff. But you get the point. People get the point. What I'm trying to say. Excuse me if I try and. Oh God, if anyone, yeah, I'm sorry to do that in the middle of the video. That was really, yeah, just kind of like my last video. I was kind of a little bit, yeah, but I was. What I'm sad about hasn't necessarily changed, but my sort of emotional state has definitely taken a big upturn, particularly after not being stuck today. Oh my god, some of my friends that I know at my school went through some real BS today, and I just kind of feel bad for them. They got screwed. Oh god. Anyway, before I go off on rants on that, but yeah, it was more funny because I wasn't there. But yeah, I wasn't there. There you go. So yeah. All of 3 people, well, I guess 3 people being concerned was good. But, of course, there were still a couple people. Even my girlfriend did text me 3 times. What am I saying? She was like, oh my god, I just saw you, all right, blah, blah, blah. Never mind. No one needs to know what I'm talking about. It's not important. I'm just saying it's like, yeah. The point is, like I said, what I'm still sad about didn't change from before. It's just my sort of, I think, I'm tired right now. It's like 10:45 as I'm recording this, at night. Obviously, it's when it's dark outside. But yeah, it didn't. What I'm sad about really didn't really change. I mean, no man's an island. No man can. The thing is, in this world, if you can find someone, this is probably in almost every one of my videos, sort of something like this. But I mean, I guess I'm not nearly as not messed up. I mean, people, anyone who thinks to show like emotion is to be messed up, you're kind of probably messed up yourself, to be honest. Oh, lately I just lost a bit. I mean, lately it's been so hard for me to do that anyway. It doesn't really matter. I mean, because there are certain things that are just making it, I think, harder for me to be like, fully in touch with that. I mean, and you can trust someone and be sort of how you really are and who you really are and your whole sort of being around them. That's a good person. And it's like, and it just sucks when they don't see that and they don't seem to want to, whatever. But the point is, that's not the point. I'm just kind of going off there. But yeah, I mean, whatever. There's, no man's an island. No man. I mean, I'd like to think I am at times. I wish I could be, because like there are times people just go away. As far as I'm concerned, people just like, can I ship people to an island? But that's not gonna work out too well. No man is one though. So that's the truth. But yeah, Aegislash first. Aegislash, honestly. Okay, for one, since I'll go back to him, this Pokemon, man, people don't even realize, like, you can play the worst mind games with someone if they don't know what the hell they're doing around it, because it gets a move that's basically like its signature Protect, except it's Protect with one of the nastiest drawbacks I think I've ever seen in my life or heard of. Lowers your friggin' physical attack 2 stages. So say you're trying to set up in its face like SD. Oh, your SD's gone. No. You're screwed. I'm sorry. Your SD, no. Your SD can go out that window right there. Right where I'm pointing. Or behind me, that window right there. Like, that's where your friggin' Swords Dance can go. That's where your friggin' attack boost, whatever hell, however you got can go, your bulk up, whatever. That's where all of it can go. So stupid. So stupid. And combine that with the fact, now he has 2 forms, because that's his ability, Stance Change. In shield form, the damn thing has 150 base defenses. If you're going to tell me you're going to crack through that, you're dumb. Unless you have a really strong, super effective move, like say a Shadow Ball from a Mega Gengar, you aren't touching that thing. You aren't touching it. And even Mega Gengar Shadow Ball, I took one with my Aegislash that I use. It took like, I think, what was it, 78%. And I'm like, no, 73, I take that back. Didn't even take 75%. I'm like, I just stare at the screen. I'm like, Aegislash, honestly? Then I SD in its face and I obliterate it with +2 Shadow Sneak. And that's the other good thing about it. Now, more onto these points. Number 2 about the thing, it gets freaking Swords Dance. It gets its own Protect, which lowers someone's attack by 2 stages if they try a physical attacking move. Besides Earthquake. Actually, King's Shield's not activated by Earthquake, which is very good for people who try and cute. Such as T-Tar, maybe Aggron, things like that nature. Maybe Hippowdon. I mean, Hippowdon can at least Whirlwind it away, because King's Shield doesn't block status. I don't know why people don't use Hippowdon more as a counter to it. There are other counters to it. People don't realize them yet. One guy on here on YouTube has realized it. He's smart. Like, I saw his videos, I'm like, someone gets it. Use anything with Unaware. Jesus. You'll negate all of its boosts. It can't do anything. In Blade form, its attack is 1/5, and that's the other thing. Its other form is Blade form, when it actually does attack. So, like, when it switches and when it uses an actual, basically, striking move, attacking, whatever the hell you want to call it, the thing ends up killing things. It ends up pillaging lives. It destroys. Like, literally, it's a destroyer. Because the 2 moves it generally runs, because it actually gets Sacred Sword, which is odd, but it is a sword, so it does make sense. Considering that's the Musketeer trio, for those who know them, Terrakion, Cobalion, and Virizion, or Virizion, however the hell they want to say it, their signature moves. Which is like, but then you give it to a Steel Go. Yeah. Oh, and speak of that, like I thought originally when I first heard about Aegislash, he is an excellent Terrakion check. Not that I've seen that many Terrakions in 6th Gen, so it's kind of irrelevant, surprising. Although, actually, not surprisingly. There are actually quite a few things, such as Aegislash, that can wall it to death. So, and there are other things that just flat out obliterate it. So, Mega Gengar with increased bulk from full health can take a Banded Stone Edge, which is just... Who decided to give Gengar bulk? When was that a smart thing or a good thing or a healthy thing? The thing has 170 special attack. It doesn't fucking need bulk too. Jesus, how do you kill it? Like, ever. How does it go away? It just doesn't. Oh my god. Mega Zam destroys Terrakion too. Even the Sandstorm, you only last 5 turns, A, because of the nerf. And B, oh, I have Psychic, and you're dead, Terrakion, you're gone. Oy. Oh, and I'm Mega Zam too, I have 175 special attack. No. Anyway, back to my Aegislash thing. Now, ironically, Aegislash is actually a good check to both of them. Because again, it can actually switch into Gengar. If he's taken Stealth Rock and 2 layers of spikes, a non-boosted Adamant Shadow Sneak, I believe, can 1-hit KO him from where he'd be at. Even with the increased defense. I think it does. Because Aegislash in Blade form is so friggin' strong. Because let's see, 60 after stab, super effective is 120. Yeah, that should kill. It should. But back to the main point of it. Yeah, like I said, in Blade form, he uses his attacks, and that's when his attack stats flip from his defense to his attack, if people get that. So basically, and you can actually run, theoretically, to some random mix set, which that's just kind of dumb, but that's a different topic for someone else to go into. I'm more exploring its physical aspects, because that's what I see most people use, and that's generally the thing to use, because that's its priority, to make up for its shitty 60 speed. God forbid you give it 80. No, heaven forbid. I'm not saying give it spectacular speed. I'm saying give it some. Jesus. But yeah. So, and then, if you King Shield after you're in Blade form, you go back to Shield form. Because there's a theory running around of why he even gets that move. Supposedly that guy in the game or whatever, he was like his sword or something. I don't know. And then he like got discarded after, that guy, AZ, I think it is, stopped being the king or something. I don't know what the hell the actual story is. I don't care to look it up. I'm too damn lazy. I'm a big E-Swarm player, and I was almost too lazy to look up their backstory. So there you go. But yeah, it's an incredible Pokemon. And again, because then it goes back to what I was saying. It goes into Shield form again, and it just sits there and takes everything. And then SDs again, and it's at +4. And then you can't survive anything. Then again, there are defensive behemoths like Cloyster. I think I did, what did I do to Cloyster with +6? 78%, I think it was. And I was like, it survived. And obviously I was in Blade form, because you have to be because of stance change. It's like, because why would you want to be in Shield form or attack anyway with friggin' 60 base attack stats? That's pathetic. I was just like, damn. But be very wary, too, of this. In Blade form, it cannot take hits. Period. It does not take anything. So if you want to try and sweep with a little shithead, what you got to do is set up screens, people, that actually use it. Like, if you're going to use it right and you want to keep it in Blade form, this is key. Keep it is the absolute key word there. If you want to use King Shield, switch it back, good. Because that's generally what you should do. Because 9 times out of 10, they're going to try and hit the damn thing because they don't want it to live. Because you don't want to screw around with some of the 150 base attack stats. Oh, wait. Ask Rayquaza, and he's in freaking Ubers. Ask him. Honest to God. And he is very viable in Ubers, but that's a different topic for a completely different video if I ever make it. So yeah, Aegislash is just, he's OP. Excuse me, people. Once again. My foot. That was my foot, for those wondering. I mean, never mind. Not the point. There's a reason I showed my hand. Never mind. Yeah. But again, Aegislash is so dumb. Because again, the standard set, I believe, is SD, Shadow Sneak, Sacred Sword, and then King Shield. You can use him basically on close to any team. There are probably a few teams he wouldn't fit, but most teams, gold. The thing is so, it's basically a standalone sweeper. Again, the only reason you need support for it, if you intend the little bastard to stay in Blade form and you want him to live something, even a Surf from a Greninja will destroy him. There's so many attacks he just cannot live in Blade form. Particularly that he'd be able to take so easily in Shield form. A Dark Pulse from a Greninja, forget it. In Shield form, he only takes about 45% from it. 48%, something like that, from a Scarf Greninja. I think if it's modest or timid, that's all it takes. And it's so that says volumes about the differences. Versus Blade form, I think it takes 92%. So that's just pathetic. And that's Scarf timid 92%. Modest is guaranteed 1 KO. Scarf Modest guaranteed dead, absolutely dead. I think it's like 108%. Absolutely ridiculous. Because Greninja's special attack is good, but it's not. I mean, it's not like it's Latios or Latias. But yeah, it's just it's horrifying, like the amount it takes in blade form. So trust me, King Shield up, kids. Make sure it's protected. Oh my god, I gotta get my head's always in the gutter. Honest to God. But yeah, it really is. God, I actually saw my girlfriend over the weekend. That's probably why. I'm bad. I'm really bad. But yeah. Yeah, Aegislash. She's really good. Oh yeah, like I said, the standard set is Shadow Sneak, I believe, Swords Dance, Sacred Sword. I'll start with S. Then you get King Shield, it starts with K, and that kind of ruins it. So the alliterative trend is now screwed, but that's beside the point. Because King Shield is so amazing, but it's incredible. It honestly is just incredible as an ability, a move, not ability. Dumbass. Yes, I just smacked myself a little bit, but I was like, dumbass. It's like at 11 at night, people. Give me a break. So yeah. So, King Shield's really good. And, yeah, it really is. What was I going to say? But yeah. Like I said, there are just too many hits you can't live in blade form. They're just, no, just don't. And that's really why he takes a lot of effort to play Ubers, which is why a lot of people don't use him. He takes so much effort. Because, like, again, but what I said before is true. He is basically a standalone sweeper. You only need to support his weaknesses, whether in blade or shield form. You need to support his weaknesses. And you also, because don't forget he's weak to Ghost and Dark now, because of the damn nerf. So Steel type, oh, don't help you much now, does it? No. Not that certain pokes like Ferrothorn give a damn. They're so bulky they don't care. However, Fortress and Skarm do care. Hell, when I did 58% to a Skarm with the Gengar Shadow Ball, a non-Mega Gengar, I think it speaks volumes about how especially frail Skarm now is. And he already was. So that just sucks for him. But yeah, it really does. Him and 4, he got boned. Pharaoh's Pharaoh because he's just dumb. Aegislash will trust me. Unless he's in shield form, he'll never even probably take a regular Gengar Shadow Ball in blade form. Much Mega. Mega, I think, in blade form does like, I saw someone calculate, I think it's like 135%. The damage is absolutely ridiculous. And that's with Timid. I think with Modest, it's like 148 or 146. It's some asinine amount of damage that just shouldn't exist. Because again, Mega Gengar's max special attack, I think with Modest is, what is that? Is it like 480 something? It's just stupid. With Timid, it's like 450 something. It's so dumb. It's so high. So yeah, no, just dumb. If Mega Gengar Shadow tags and traps something, obviously it will kill it generally anyway. Then bring an Aegislash, set up SD, and obliterate the damn thing. It won't stay in. Because in shield form, if you're at full, it knows it can't kill you. Most people, if they have smarts and actually know the meta remotely, know he will not die in that form. Because you compare 170 spec attack, right? And then 150 spec defense. And let's ask something like Bastiodon. Does he give one flying damn about the nerf? No. Does Probopass? Does the Mario wannabe? No. Because their defenses are like these. They're like these high. Seriously. I mean, really. And that was, I mean, despite him looking like Mario, I just used basically a Spanish or Mexican accent. But the point is, yeah, friggin' Probopass, Probopass there, and Bastio just, they're like, steel nerf? What's that? No. We don't care. What's that horrible thing out in our typing? What is that? I didn't hear about that. I didn't get the memo. But yeah, Aegislash got screwed by it. That's the point. So yeah, and then finally the set again, SD, run Shadow Sneak, Sacred Sword, and King Shield. Some people run Iron Head over Sacred Sword, which I do not get. You can't kill steals. Never mind. And then either Adamant or Impish. Now, actually, this is important because, again, remember what I said. The defenses switch when he goes to Blade Form to his attack stats, and his attack stats go to his defense stats, meaning that he'll get 60 in each defense and 150 in each attack. So, and vice versa. So basically, yeah. So you gotta decide, do you want more attack? Because ironically, if you're impish and he's in blade form, he'll actually have more attack than he does well, he'll have more attack defense. It's hilarious. You get the point. I'll get the extra like increase. It's almost like the nature boost with being the wrong nature, which is hilarious. Same applies for Adam. He'll just have more defense, I believe, or maybe he'll have more. I don't know. I'm not actually quite sure how Adam would work. I believe I'm right about impish. I could be totally off on both, but I have used Aegislash quite a bit, and I do enjoy him. That's why I kind of wanted to make that little talk about him. I am a big fan of him. I mean, oh my god, he's like, despite the friggin' stupid typing nerf, which blows, but I knew they were going to do something to Steals with Fairy coming out. I knew it, but I'm just like, they'll probably do it with Ghost. They're not going to do it with Dark. They did it with both. I'm just like, really? I'm like, really? And for those who know tiers, Bronzong's in UU, he's going to RU. Trust me. People can say whatever they want, but he's still so bulky. It doesn't freaking matter. It doesn't freaking matter when this Magus can like 2-hit KO you with a timid max special attack Shadow Ball. It does not matter. And it can live one gyro from full health and then just kill you in another Shadow Ball. It does not matter. So there you go. And since every Zong is going to run Gyro Ball in UU now, because Sylveon will probably be UU, so it might be OU, but I'm thinking UU. I mean, Gyro will be a necessity. Like, even though Sylveon's base speed's kind of pathetic, but its cry is adorable, so who cares? But yeah, it's like, its base speed's kind of a bit, 60 is abysmal, quite frankly. It's like Vaporeon and Umbra. That's terrible. But it's what I kind of expected. It's another wall, so shocker there. It's a great wall. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Zoroark might be RU if Sylveon is UU because, oh my god. Oh my god. Or Zoroark's turning Iron Tail. They talked about Mence over-centralizing the meta. That's why he went Uber. Yeah, okay. No. If anything, fairies are going to do this. I mean, now there are going to be some Latios and Latias that are on HP Poison, for heaven's sake, most likely. It's like, Kyurem Bees, dare I say, might run Iron Head. Then against physical move pools, more barren than the Russian Tundra, so who cares? I should know I know 5 Rusks, and they actually trained in the Tundra for like a year. So they told me, they're like, yeah, it's pretty damn desolate. And I'm like, oh. So it's Kyurem Black's move pool. Okay, then. But really, it's going to start running Iron Head, and I'm going to, like, cry. Except those will be sort of funny tears, because I'll just be laughing so hard, I'll be like, the hell. So, yeah. I mean, that's just dumb. And that's just, it's really, really, whatever. The meta's going to be weird with fairies. That's the entire point. But, yeah. And that's the other thing, good thing, see, that's the one other thing I'll mention about Aegislash. That's the one thing I will say about him in Ubers. He destroys Xerneas's life. Period. Xerneas cannot hurt him. Cannot hurt him. In shield form, even in blade form, as long as he hasn't got Geomancy or Calm Mind up, you'll be fine. Because Gyro Ball just, and you should run Gyro Ball in Ubers if you're running it, because you only need Gyro and Shadow Sneak. You don't need Sacred Sword. Gyro Ball will destroy Xerneas. It will tear his face open. Particularly if you're relaxed with max HP, and I think max attack. I'm not even sure what the Uber spread is. But the point is, yeah, that's one thing about him that's really good too. Like, all the fairies will be OU. He will rip them to pieces. Because it's very likely he'll be OU, I suspect. But then again, it could be another one like Chandelier. Once the hype dies down, it moves down a tier. That wouldn't shock me, but whatever. I'm ranting about tiers. That's a rant for a different video if I really want to do that. That's like, I mean, because I like talking about tiers and stuff, and yeah, it's just fun. Because, like, people, there's someone asking me about it the other day, and I was just like, honestly, don't, because we were in the middle of, like, yeah, I think it was a Skype call, and he's just like, so what do you think will move down this tier? I'm like, he's like trying to predict with me too. I'm like, I don't know. The meta, actually, this was a few weeks ago, I think before the games even came out, and I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a psychic. I don't friggin' know. But yeah, Bronzong will move down back to what I originally started on. And Metagross will probably move down. Rachi will stay because Rachi's annoying and it's so good. It can be so versatile. It's good. Metagross is just... I thought he was destined for you last gen, to be honest. I really did. I told people that. I'm like, he's destined for you. You'll be down there soon, Metagross. Sorry. You're cool looking. You're just not that good. You're a good fairy smasher, that's for sure. Literally smasher, masher, I should say. But yeah, that's my little sort of 2 cents on that, on those three and their tier placements a little bit. But yeah, that was a little video just on Aegislash and I did it too. Aegislash. And yeah, also to say that, like I said, I'm fairly content and just surprised as it is with those views. I don't know. Again, I don't know if people search depression on YouTube or what it is. Maybe more people are depressed than I think. I don't know what the deal is, but that's interesting enough. So there you go. I mean, like I said, it doesn't go away that easy. That's all I'm saying. It's like, especially when, again, like, people who understand are few and far, but, you know, like I said, no man's an island. No man's an island. Someone I miss hardcore. It sucks. Sucks. Even my girl, when she's not around sometimes, because she understands it a little bit too. I mean, as spacey as you can be at times. Oh my god. Good lord. Oh my, that's another Pokemon story I have to tell one day. Oh my god. I don't know if I want to tell that one. I'll make her look like a ditz. But she doesn't know it that well. She plays Yu-Gi-Oh! She's not a Pokemon player. She's never, and I don't think she ever will be, but yeah. She told me some of the new 6th Gen stuff was quote-unquote cute, and she wants me to use it. I'm like, okay, babe. Oh, God. I don't know. Anyway, I'm rambling about stuff. But yeah, that was just the video about Aegislash. And yeah, so this is MD865, and I am signing out of here. Be thankful you people get 2 vids in one day. I'm surprised I'm doing this at 11 at night. Anyway, goodbye, people of YouTube land.